With effective ERP software in place, business owners and leaders can automate and streamline tedious back-office tasks, help employees become more productive and successful in their roles, and get real-time visibility into the inner workings of their operations. Let's take a quick look at the essential tools that Epicor ERP offers. So what we can see here is the Epicor ERP active homepage. You can see that this has a very modern shell to the user experience. All of these tiles and panels are optimised for a touchscreen interface, so whether you're using a tablet, a laptop or a PC, it is easy to navigate your way around. Different users can have different homepages. For example, this homepage is designed for a sales-focused user. At the top of this homepage, we have quick access buttons into frequently used menu options such as the customer tracker. Users can then quickly and easily access information relevant to their roles. The rest of the homepage is filled with statistical visuals that we call data discovery. On this homepage, the data discovery tiles are showing information such as the open sales orders by customer type and gross margin by product type. Epicor Data Discovery is a data visualization tool for Epicor ERP. With data discovery, users can use their visual abilities to quickly spot areas of interest in real-time data that they may have otherwise missed by just looking at rows of columns or numbers. If we change the homepage to be finance focused, then you can see that we now have click of the button access to finance related menu options such as journal entry and invoice entry. The rest of the homepage shows statistical data discovery tiles relevant to the finance functions, such as debtor and creditor analysis. The age payable analysis currently shows the outstanding aging balances for supplier groups within the accounts payable ledger. If we want to see further information about any of the data shown in the data discovery views, then we are able to drill down on these panels and open up a page where users can set filters and drag and drop measures and dimensions, a process similar to manipulating a pivot table in a spreadsheet. They can then focus on a data point or area and drill down into the underlying ERP transaction detail. Here you can see that the rows are currently set to supplier group. If we want to analyse this further, then we can expand the list of dimensions over on the left-hand side to see further options for displaying data. We could drag over options such as the country or supplier. Now we're able to switch between the rows to view the data by different dimensions. We can change the type of view as well, so rather than viewing the countries in a bar chart, we could choose to see a pie chart instead. We are also able to filter the data by dragging a dimension over to the filters pane. From here we can then select the dimension that we wish to filter by and have it apply to the graphical view. If we want to see the raw data behind the graphical view, then we're able to turn on the transaction detail list and view the data behind the scenes. We are then able to save our new data discovery view and have it apply to our active homepage. One of the great things about the ERP active homepage is giving the users the ability to personalise their own page to have all of the key things that are important to their role at their fingertips. When Penny logs in, her active homepage displays shortcut links to menu items as well as some data discovery views. If a user wants to change their homepage, then they're able to click on the edit button and access the personalisation screen. From here, a bar opens on the right-hand side and users can then drag and drop what Epicor call widgets over into their active homepage. As well as being able to drag across the links to Epicor ERP menu items and data discovery tiles, we also then have the option to add links to websites or intranet pages. Clicking these will take me to my favourite websites without having to leave Epicor. We can also add links to network locations and external programs such as email. If I frequently access a documents location on my network, then I can simply add a shortcut link onto my active homepage. All of these tiles can be set to have their own logos or pictures, as well as being able to adjust the colour, layout and size. So, as you have seen, accessing important information is very easy to do from my active homepage. But let's say, for example, that I'm a salesperson who doesn't use the ERP system very often and I'm unsure of where to go to get information. I'm going to visit a customer called Addison and I'd like to find out as much information about the customer before I go. Up in the top bar of my screen, I have a magnifying glass icon. This will take me to the Enterprise Search function. Enterprise Search is a bit like carrying out a Google search, but instead of searching the internet, it will search my ERP data. So having little knowledge of the Epicor ERP system, I'm able to come into Enterprise Search and type in a keyword that I want the system to search for. In this case, I will use the customer name of Addison. The system will now go away and search the entire database for all instances of the word Addison, a bit like a search engine such as Google would search the web. When the results are returned, I can see all of the information held in the system about my Addison customer. The tag cloud on the right hand side will show me the type of information that the system holds. Now here, the bigger the word, the more instances there are of that information in the system. So I can see here that there have been lots of orders, even more invoices, not so many contacts or quotes, and so on. So I may want to have a look at all of the orders that Addison have placed. So I can narrow down my search results to just orders, then view the data on the screen, or maybe view the list or data in a type of grid view, which I can also publish out to Excel if I want to. Now let's say, for example, that Addison are inquiring on an order that they've placed. Their purchase order number is 2312. So I'm able to just type that in here and search again, and now Enterprise Search will display the sales order transaction that the PO relates to. If I want to see any more details, then I can just right-click on the transaction and use the sales order tracker, which then gives me further information about the sales order. I can view the Invoices tab and see when it was invoiced and how much for. Then from here I may then choose to print a copy of the invoice or maybe email a copy to the customer. So you can see how easy it was from the Enterprise Search screen to inquire on information by searching on a simple keyword, and also how easy it was to right-click and then drill down into all of the information held against the underlying transactions. For any further information on the Epicor ERP modules, please contact Epaccsys Limited.